Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. I am so excited today to be here with you all and to have these wonderful experts here present with us today. We have Pamela Howard, our luxury event specialist. We have Vera Thomas, who is here to talk about a very special event that's going to be changing the lives of children and adults alike. We have Tracy, our reset coach, and also our health and wellness expert. We have Athena Robertson, who is our sunshine expert. And we have my dog, Hero, whining in the background because he can hear my voice. And so he's like, are you talking? And I am not right beside you. So I had to close the door here. But anyway, I'll be with you, Hero. I promise you. So anyway, everybody, welcome to today's episode. We're going to jump right in and have a great show lined up for you. We're going to kick things off. First of all, tag your friends. Invite them into today's discussion. We're going to be talking about things that's real relevant and relatable. We know that the Kim Jacobs Show, we bring balance to the world, one household at a time. And the louder I talk, the louder the dogs talk. So anyway, we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. I encourage you to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the Kim Jacobs Show, make sure that you take a moment to do so. All you have to do is literally go to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to subscribe, turn that notification bell to all, and we appreciate your support. And so anyway, as we kick things off today, let us know where you're visiting in from. I see you coming in, everybody, and we'll acknowledge all of our guests as you all jump in today. We're going to get started first with one of our experts that I think I see you, Ornetta Caldwell. And actually, we're going to start with you today, Ornetta, and give people a chance to hear from our very own healing from a broken heart expert. And what she actually is sharing is some great tips on people that are dealing with a broken heart, dealing with situations and circumstances that are like beyond your control. Here's some advice from one of our experts on how to heal from this broken heart. So none other than our own Ornetta Caldwell, who sent in a video clip for today's session.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Thank you so much, Kim Jacobs, for this opportunity to be on your show once again. It is such a great honor. Well, my name is Ornetta Caldwell, and I am an author, speaker, coach, and I am the founder of Beauty for Ashes Transformations. Well, I was previously on the Kim Jacobs Show, and I was talking about how I had to heal through a broken heart. So I wanted to share this message with somebody right now. Maybe you're going through a heartbreak, separation, a divorce, and you need some encouragement, especially during a time. Guess what's coming up? The holidays. Yes, so I want to share a few tips with you to help you kind of navigate and get through this time. So number one is show yourself self-love. It is so important for you to love on you. So right now, where you are, embrace yourself, hug yourself, and give yourself love. It is so important for you to do this during this time, because how often do you call and check in on you? How often do you text message yourself and say, how are you doing today? Check in with yourself. Take this time in this season of your life to just appreciate who you are, because you are valued and you are loved. And it was one thing that I found going through a divorce. I knew more about my husband. I knew more about my kids, and I really didn't know who I was or whose I was. But it took for me to embrace myself, love on me, and God allowed my heart to heal piece by piece and day by day. So number 2 is get out and serve someone else. There's someone right now that's in need. There's someone that needs love. There's someone that needs a hug. There's somebody that needs a smile. And I know we have to still wear the mask, but guess what? Get out if you can. Connect with your local nonprofits. Go to the homeless shelters. Serve someone else, because what that does is it takes the focus off of you and puts the focus on you serving and helping someone else. Number 3 is gratitude. Gratitude. It is so important to have the gratitude. So many times we can focus on what's not, what was, and focus on the past, focus on what happened to us in the situation. Take this time to clear your mind, clear your space, and focus on what you are grateful for. As a challenge to you, take the next 30 days, get a journal, any journal you like, and write down 10 things that you are grateful for in the morning and 10 things that you are grateful for at night. And I'm telling you, it is life changing. And number 4, this is what was so vital to me in healing my broken heart: prayer. Prayer, really taking that time to pray, to meditate, to talk to God, to release everything that I was going through. Prayer is very vital. Create you a place and a space that you can go between you and God. I created myself a prayer closet. If you don't have a space to do a prayer closet, you can create it anywhere you want. You can talk to God wherever you are, whatever you are doing. So talk to God in prayer. And also when you pray, listen, because he will speak back to you. And last but not least of what I had to do, and thanks to my little girl, I am now the creator of the prayer vision box. My little girl had said at the time of going through a divorce and I felt really broken, she said, "Mommy, let's create a vision board." And of course, if you have children, it was like, baby girl, mommy does not want to cut out pictures. I don't want to do arts and craft, but I did it. And I realized that God was only using her to help give me hope again. So I did create the prayer vision board with her. And it was something about cutting those pictures out because I was no longer thinking about my past or even where I currently was. It was about me thinking about my future and where I wanted to go. So this is the prayer vision box that was birthed from my daughter, from her faith. It's all about pray it, believe it, see it. You have to see it before you see it. You have to pray it. And it's about creating your prayer vision board inside of your box. So I will be hosting a party coming up in December, so stay tuned. You can stay in contact with me on all social media platforms at ernettacaldwell.com, as well as you can go to my website at www.ernettacaldwell.com. Thank you all so much, and you all be blessed and know that I am praying for your success. Bye.
OMG. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
That was great.
I am so, oh my gosh. Okay, so I am thoroughly pleased and impressed with that wonderful presentation. Thank you, Arnetta Caldwell. I know you said you really wanted to be here today and obviously couldn't based on what we talked about, but you still showed up in a tremendous way. So thank you to our Healing from a Broken Heart and our prayer and vision expert. Okay. And so just to go back and recap some of the actual things that she shared, we put them right here in the comment section. And so make sure that you all write these down or screenshot them. You can't get over, this is some great information. One, make sure you get to know you over the holidays. Get to know you. Number 2, get out and serve others. Number 3 was write out what you are grateful for in a journal. These are all tips that came from Arnetta Caldwell. And then number 4 was prayer and your vision board. I think that's what she said. So this is really some great tips. Anybody on the panel want to say anything about what Arnetta Caldwell said?
What she said was so awesome. And when you are getting out of a divorce, why am I hearing feedback? When you're getting out of a divorce, you do have to reflect on yourself. I wrote a poem about it, but I mean, it's just at that time you really need to think about yourself and get to know yourself all over again, because when you're, coming out of a marriage or any kind of relationship, you got to get to know yourself over again. So what she said was spot on. Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. And I agree. So make sure we love on ourselves over the holiday as well. Did anybody else have a comment or that you want to share? And I'll unmute you since we're having some feedback. So I just muted everyone. But if you have a comment, just kind of let me know and I'll unmute you. Okay. All right. So ErnettaCaldwell.com if you want to learn about her upcoming vision board event. I think she said it's going to be in December. So I'm going to put her information here. And that way you'll be able to see it and go back and reference her website, which is ErnettaCaldwell.com, to learn about her upcoming vision board event. Yes, I see your comment, Ernetta. You said, yes, so true. You have to get to know yourself. Thank you so much for being in the studio audience too. I know that you can't continue to talk, but thank you. Yes, thank you, Ernetta Caldwell, as well. I see all of your comments that's coming in. Vicky, our expert of women, a woman that wears many hats when she comes on. She said, good morning to all of you experts that are on. And I also see you, Peggy said, yes, amazing. Love you, Ernetta Caldwell. And people are tagging people as well. Love you, Ernetta. Justine Hilliard said, Kimberly Fowler said, good morning to everyone. I love the idea of a prayer vision box. And so it's a great, great thing. I have one for my daughter and I did get it from Ernetta Caldwell as well. And Peggy said, yes, indeed, prayer. Yes, indeed, prayer works. Prayer changes things. Hello, Ernetta Caldwell is what Peggy Johnson said as well. And thank you for being here today, Peggy, and sharing and chiming in. Good morning to you, Mai Tai. Mai Tai is another one of our experts, and she does a lot of cooking and some really creative things with some keto tips. So we definitely love having Mai Tai when she comes on as well. And thank you so much for tagging so many people. Athena, you are amazing and you bring sunshine to this world. Yes, you do. Happy Friday to you as well. I don't want to miss all of these comments and wait to the end. Sometimes it's too far gone and the comments are from the beginning. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, they said that at the first 2 to 3 minutes and now I done waited until the end. So here we go, everybody. Listen, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to let's go with you over here, Vera Thomas. We're going to hear from you and hear about your upcoming event and learn more about you right after this commercial break. Is that okay? All right, everyone. Listen, today's episode is sponsored by the Snow Legal Group. If you're dealing with any type of personal injury situation, or you have friends or family members that are dealing with a personal injury, make sure you know that attorney Kenneth D. Snow and the Snow Legal Group, they're eager to serve you. The phone number is 704-358-0026, and you can email them at info@snowlegal.com. Again, 704-358-0026, or email them at info@snowlegal.com. Personal injury lawyer that does a great job of getting some results for you. So let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way when you do call them. And we'll be right back after we learn more about Snow Legal right now.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone, and we are back. And so I know as you all are chiming in, you're seeing a whole different template here. And I just want to take a moment to thank Pastor Selwyn Davis from Servant Church. He's a new pastor in the Charlotte community. Him and his lovely wife, Lady Cassandra Davis. And Lady Cassandra Davis, just so y'all know, also takes her time to help with pretty much all of the hats that I wear in life. She's helped with Gabe's Heart Foundation. So if you're dealing with Toys for Tots applications or anything, because we are one of the organizations that's been approved to distribute toys with Toys for Tots through Gabe's Heart Foundation, you're dealing with Cassandra Davis. If you're booking speaking engagements with me as we travel different places, you're dealing with Cassandra Davis. If you are getting booked here on the Kim Jacobs Show and you're getting your formal letter that invites you to say, hey, here's your show link and so forth, you're dealing with Cassandra Davis. So Cassandra Davis and Selwyn Davis, Pastor Selwyn Davis and Lady Cassandra Davis puts this template together for me. And I
Beautiful.
just want to say thank you to them. From Servant Church,
Yes.
they're our blessings for sure. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing some training with them, just so y'all know, Kim Jacobs Consulting. You'll see that at the top. I'm actually helping to train them on some things, and they came to the class with a gift for me. I was like, I love it. I love
I
it.
do
So,
too.
isn't this beautiful?
It is. It's
So if
beautiful.
you want a template, now it's going to be a fee. It's going to be a fee, but they will come up with a price that could work and match your budget. All
I
right.
love it.
So all you have to do is reach out to Cassandra Davis or to Selwyn Davis, and they're on social media as well. And they'll be happy to put something together for you and your team. All
I
right.
love it.
Now I just gave them more work. They were like, we didn't tell her to say that. All right. So listen, everybody that's chiming in, we're excited to have all of you here today. Vera, talk to us for a moment.
I am so excited because I have this program, Instilling Greatness in Myself and My Children. And I'm doing a premiere workshop on November 6th. And I'm excited because I'm asking two questions. One, what is the number one challenge that you're facing as a parent? And two, what is the number one challenge that you're facing in your family? And what I'm going to do is take those responses and customize the training to address those issues from an anonymous perspective so that we're not pointing fingers or identifying who said what, but just the bottom line is getting results and getting responses for each of the participants so that they will have something that they can walk away from that's going to make a difference with that particular challenge. And
Excellent.
so I'm excited about it. And because I am on this show today, I am giving a discount to anyone who signs up today as a result of this show. The price is $197. However, if you sign up today and put in the special code, you will get it for $150, which is
Wow.
that's a significant discount. And I'm also doing that in honor of my mother and both my sisters because I know they're watching over me from above. So yes. So I'm doing that in honor of them.
Wow.
So register today for that discount. And the code is my greatness, all caps, my greatness. That is the code. So I'm hoping to see you
And
on
this
November 6th.
November 6th. That's what I was going to say. Let's say that date again. November 6th. She has a wonderful program that's going to be done virtually, correct?
Yes, virtually at 1 o'clock
At 1
Eastern
o'clock.
Daylight Time.
And so, no matter where you are in the country, you can participate in this program. The price is actually $197. But if you use the discount code of My Greatness, then you will be able to get it at a discounted rate because you're here on the Kim Jacobs Show and you're seeing it here. So you can register and go there. And it's the bit.ly/instilling greatness is where you would go to register to reserve your seat. And thank you so much for giving everybody this discount today.
Yes.
And also, you should be able to learn more about Vera Thomas and everything that she's doing. She has the Vera Thomas Show as well, right on her Instagram, vera.thomas.779, or on Facebook, the Vera Thomas Show. Awesome!
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So anybody that's here today, we'll put this link in the comment section for you as well. That way you'll know you don't have to even research it. You can just go ahead and click on the link and that will help you be able to register for her event coming up on November 6th. Does anybody have any questions or comments that's on the panel today about anything that Vera is saying? Now, Vera, you know you can't get on the show without saying at least one poem because you are a poet. So I would love for you to share a poem before we go to our next commercial break.
Okay. This particular poem, I had actually posted it, but then I deleted because I was feeling like maybe people might not be able to relate too well. So anyway, this is it. Why is it Our kids, they know right, yet do wrong, are loved, yet feel they don't belong, have what we did not, yet our beliefs and values they seem to have forgot. Our kids, second, third, fourth, fifth generation kids, leaping like frogs in jars with no lids. Our kids, some people say, would rather be cool, even if they can't read in school. Our kids, other people say, would rather be ghetto, move backwards, move slow. Second, third, fourth, fifth generation kids living within the walls of our change. And we say, strange. Our kids become what we show them we are. Perhaps they're living in the midst of our scars.
Okay. Wow, 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 wow. You know what? That right there requires a flat out that's crazy is what it is. That's crazy. Yeah. I want to. I'm trying my best to find one little thing that. This is a drop the mic.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
dropping the
you.
mic. We dropping the
Thank
mic.
you. Thank
I had to
you.
go search that right quick. I was like, I need a sound effect.
And you
If I was doing sound effects, I'd be like, okay, I gotta drop the mic. Where's it? Here? Oh yeah, here it is, right here.
and I was going to use that as a part of my promo for this show. I mean, for the conference, but for some reason, I had it on all my social media, and then I deleted it. But I think maybe I should put it back since I
You
got this.
definitely should put it back because that is I can tell you, I'm a mom. I can relate to that like today, right this second. And Athena's a mom, and you're not even a part of the group that we are as Mother Dreamers. And I can tell you, you would think that you're on the chat that we just had a discussion about just yesterday.
Oh
So Pamela
my.
Howard is a part of the Mother Dreamer movement. Cassandra, can I pull you in or not? You know, no. Oh no, okay, no pulling in. Okay. Cassandra's like, please, Kim, did I tell you today? I want, okay, sorry. You know the only reason I'm not gonna pull you in, and you know the reason is because of the template. You trying, that's why y'all did that, because you know I got a certain amount of squares up here today. I think y'all planned that. That's funny. So yes, you're so relevant to what's happening with so many mothers and fathers that are dealing with their children, that are going out into society, but we all need to hear that poem. So please share it with me, and I'll post it on our social media as well.
Okay, I will. I
That is a beautiful
will.
poem, and it's very
Thank
relevant to
you.
everything that people have going on with our children, because we need our children to know who they are
Yes,
and
and
to
yes,
recognize who they are.
yes. And I started driving Uber when my sister went into hospice so that I could be available for her. So
Yes.
when I moved to Georgia, I continued. And this one day, I had all teenagers in my car.
Huh.
5 teenagers, all different races, all different economic status. 5 of them, out of the 5, only one had a good relationship with their parents, and that was an
Aw.
African American boy. He was the only one out of all of them that
Hmm.
had a great relationship with both his parents.
Wow.
And so that's another reason why I do what I do, because we got to reach these kids. We've got to be engaged. Parents have got to be engaged in their children's lives.
Well, I love you being here today, and listen to the studio audience. If you have any questions for our Instilling Greatness expert, which is Vera Thomas here today, go ahead and pop them in the comment section. If you have a question pertaining to anything that Ornetta Caldwell said so far, please feel free to put it in the comment section, and we'll do everything we can to get these questions answered throughout this hour. We're going to hear now from Pamela Howard, our luxury event specialist, and she is here for the first time as an expert on Freestyle Friday. So welcome, Pamela Howard, to Freestyle Fridays. I know that I've had you on the show before, just in general on different topics, but you are the luxury event specialist because you are the planner of the century. So we'd love to be able to hear from you right after this commercial break, okay?
Thank you.
I'm so excited. Pamela's in the house. All right. Is it me or I'm just in a world by myself today? Okay. Pay me no attention, guys. It's Freestyle Friday. I tried to get casual. Y'all, I don't always be that casual, but I am casual today. And I got faith on my shirt. See that? Faith. Never mind. Doing the most. Knocked everything over. All right. The template stays for a reason, Kim. Stay seated. Yeah, there you go. Hello. All right. So anyway, y'all are like Kim, doing the most. Let's see. Today's episode is sponsored by Lamb Funeral Home. Lamb Funeral Home, if you're dealing with a loved one that's passed away and you're trying to get just some basic questions answered, you're like, I don't even know where to begin, what to expect, what are some pre-planning things that I know this is happening and I need this help, give Lamb Funeral Home a call. Terry Lamb is the owner of Lamb Funeral Home, and their organization, they have over 28 years of experience. 704-782-3011, and it's lambfuneral.com. I'm going to take you to their site, but more importantly, I want you to know that Lamb Funeral Home, they have the experience, but they also, let me take this off for a second, but they also, trying to work my new template here, which is, everything's a learning curve. And if I had any tip to give to you all today about this with the template that I'm working with, even if some things take a learning curve, go ahead and do it. Get started, because soon you'll learn it and you'll have it done versus making the excuse that I don't know about this or I don't know about it. Okay, so what? The only way you can ever start knowing is by doing it. So hello, I'm doing it. Instead of, if anybody's watching and like, well, she don't know what she's doing with the template. Well, guess what? It's better for me to not know what I'm doing with my template than to not have a template. Yes. Okay, I just preached to somebody. Yes, I do thank myself for some great words of wisdom. Lamb Funeral Home. Let me go to them. Lamb Funeral Home. The phone number is 704-782-3011. And they are a funeral home with a truly caring atmosphere. Mr. Terry Lamb, who's there front and center right there, he's a veteran. So he has the knowledge of being able to help adults that are dependents of veterans, as well as spouses that are married to a veteran that may be passing away. You want to reach out to them and get all of this insight and this information, what to expect, the immediate needs, and funeral pre-planning. Again, really great knowledge about veterans, but also extremely knowledgeable and certified in all 50 states regarding any type of funeral home needs. All right, everyone. So we are back and we're talking with Pamela Howard now, our luxury event specialist. Talk to us, Pamela.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I am so excited to be here, Kim. I have been wanting to get on with you on Freestyle Fridays with the expert for a long time, and finally it comes to fruition. So thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited to talk about all that I know and all that I live, which is planning. I love planning. And about right before COVID-19 hit, I had did a survey for different industry professionals, as well as people in the non-profit sector world, as well as in the corporate sector world. And what I learned through that survey is that everyone is planning something. And they're also using the power of events to get their brand or their product or their service, or even just expose their business to their target market. And so what I have done is, during COVID-19, I have come up with the perfect formula for you if you are in nonprofit, if you are in the corporate world, or if you're an entrepreneur, small business owner. There's 6 simple steps for you to have your plan to be amazing. And that is
before you share the steps, can you tell us what your website is? Because I want to type that up there.
Yes, my website is www.pamelaplans.com. And while we're talking about websites, well, let me not put the cart before the horse. But the 6 steps to plan amazing are: 1, you have to know what to do first. Know what to do first. Know who your target audience is, and know where to find them, know what they look like, so that you can get ready to what? Market. Okay. You want to be able to market correctly. Marketing is going to get people to see you. It's going to get people to see who you are as an expert, what brand or product or service you're trying to expose to them. And it's also going to allow you to create the best budget for your event. You're going to be able to establish what type of expenses you're going to have, what avenues of income you're going to have coming in, and be able to have a budget for what you want to execute in your event. Then the fourth step is you have to have a team. Kim, you was just talking about how you have a team and you have many hats. I heard Cassandra in many facets of of who she is. She is your team, and she helps put systems in place. You have systems in place to be able to operate your show virtually and have all these great, wonderful experts on here. So
wait. Now I have to interject because
yeah,
I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, because everybody on my team, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I know. Wait. I know that she did not just acknowledge Cassandra Davis and Pastor Selwyn Davis and didn't say all of the rest of this team." Because I have Shambria. I have to say this. I have Shambria who can put a thumbnail together that y'all see on YouTube that's out of this world, right? And then she also puts all the highlight clips together. I got to say this right now, Pamela, because now you opened up a can of worms. I'm a Cassandra's my team. Cassandra's not just my team. She know I'm going to get in trouble with that one, right? So I also have Mackenzie. I have Mackenzie, and she's doing a lot of the stuff that you see on Instagram and TikTok. She's a TikTok sensation herself. So I have to get, acknowledgement to Mackenzie. Then I also have, and please, Cassandra, I hope you paying attention because don't let me forget somebody. Okay. So then I also have Andrew. And Andrew does all kinds of things where you see a lot of the celebrity guests that come on, and people like Dorothy Roberts, she just recently came on. All of these different celebrity guests that come on. You want to know that Andrew is back behind the scenes working to make that happen. I have Shannon Hancock. Shannon does a phenomenal job of all of the flyers that you all see. That's Shannon that's putting those things together, not me, not Cassandra. That's Shannon that's doing that, right? And then I also, Rachel, if I forgot to say Rachel, she will be like, don't even trip, because I put together all of your highlights that you have for Freestyle Fridays, and some of the trending news and reports is Rachel Valentine, right? So Rachel Leilani Valentine, she ain't playing. She makes sure I'm on point with all his latest and greatest news. Then I have Frank Jr. Then Frank Jr., he does all of the stuff that you see on that KimJacobsConsulting.com. Y'all better check that page out, because that's what my son is doing backstage. He is doing some things that's helping me make Kim Jacobs Consulting pop at a whole different level. And then Ivan is helping me do all of the things for my courses that I'm doing and training people on these courses. He's helping do some of that research and helping me get that tough stuff together. And even on a far note, I have Lotus Roche, who does all of these commercials and things that you see popping in. She's helping with that. And then I have Tanisha Sharp, and she's helping me make sure that my coursework is uploaded properly. I got a whole rack of folk that's helping behind the scenes. So thank you to everyone that helps make the Kim Jacobs Show what it is today. Deacon Wayne Van does all of my photography. Mr. Joe Harrison does all of my videography. Carlos Gladden helps him whenever he's not able to do it. It's a whole rack of folk, y'all. So the Kim Jacobs Show is not just made up of me at all. Carry on, Pamela.
Well, thank you for enlightening us with your team. To my point, we all need to have a team, whether they're physical or whether they're virtually. And the 6 steps talks about having a team to help you be the expert as you are when you produce your event or your show. And then 5th, you want to show up on event day and be the expert. All the hats you may wear, or all the team people you have, they have to be behind the scenes. People are coming to actually see you, the expert. And then last but not least, having a contingency plan so that you know what to do if something doesn't go as planned, or if something does go the way you didn't plan it to go, having contingencies. And so that is the gist of the 6 steps to plan. Amazing. It is non-industry specific, and it also can be used. So if you're listening in the studio audience, you may say, well, you know what? I don't work. I actually just spend my time volunteering. I'm a mother, I'm home, which is perfectly fine. These 6 steps still will help you with your life skills as well, knowing what to do, knowing how to prepare for what you want to do, having contingency plans, and knowing how to use systems to help you to help others if that's what you do to serve in your day to day life.
Excellent. I love what you're saying. Can you do me one more favor and just go back and say the 6 steps like boom, 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 right in chronological order one more time because I interjected and I don't want to miss. I don't want anybody to miss just one more time hearing them right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together.
Sure. The first step is what to do. The second step is market. The third step is budget. The fourth step is team. The fifth step is event day / expert. And the sixth one is contingency.
That's so good. I'm gonna put all of those 10. Just see. Okay. Yes, that's really, really good, Pamela. So anybody, you're saying anybody can actually plan an event from A to Z and it can be amazing as long as they kind of follow some basic steps.
And it's not so much about anyone can plan an event if they have the proper tools to do that. And it's not so much that someone is trying to be an event planner or I'm trying to educate someone to be an event planner, but sometimes our occupation positions us or postures us to have to plan out something that we want to do. If you're an author and you're looking to have a book launch, you know exactly who you are as an expert and what you want to do. And you actually have to start prioritizing or start your pre-planning on how you want your event to look like. As a planner, when I'm meeting with clients, the one thing I want to know is how does the expert see it? What is your vision? And then the planner is really the executor. So I have also come up with some free tools that I would like to share, if I may. If you do go to my website, which is www.pamelaplans.com, there is a free download for you to actually download your free toolkit. It's an event toolkit, and it has a lot of tips, a few strategies in there that can help you at least get on a path to be able to start having the tools that you need or start creating the systems that you may not have so that you can make it easier for you to stand out and be the expert.
I love this. Great advice, Pamela. And you are definitely going to bring so much flavor and value to the Kim Jacobs Show Freestyle Fridays. So I hope that you can come on a lot more because that was great tips to just start already and really like bite-sized piece, this whole event planning piece, especially with the holidays coming up. I would love for you maybe on the next Freestyle Friday or so with Thanksgiving happening and so forth. What can people do? Because this is a question I'm asking you so that you can already know. I want some tips on it. What can people do to have a wonderful Thanksgiving event in lieu of the fact that the pandemic is still happening? So that's my question in advance, and you can vet it out from there. But come with some answers for that because people are going to want to know that with Thanksgiving happening coming up soon. And Christmas. How do we deal with these holidays and planning events? And the events that we're planning might just be our family events. So when we have our next Freestyle Friday, kind of talk to that, if you will.
I'll be looking forward to it.
I gave you a homework assignment. I know you like it. like, wait, what? Did she just give me a whole assignment for a week?
I wouldn't expect nothing less, Miss Jacobs.
I didn't hear you.
I said I wouldn't expect anything less, Miss Jacobs.
All right, listen, we're getting ready to have a little bit of sunshine brought to our lives with Athena Robertson. Athena, can you talk to us and tell us what joy you're bringing to us today?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
We can hear you fine.
Amazing. Oh, I am happy to be here first. Always an honor to be here. I thank God first, who's ahead of my life, and then Kim, amazing. To all my queens on the panel, my sunshines. Good to see Miss Vera. I was over here raising the roof, waving my hands. I thought somebody was going to tag me in and say something. That poem, it truly blessed my soul. I must tell you, it came at a right moment, a right time. And I'm just a firm believer that God gives us the things we need at the right time. And, and it comes, what I love about God is how it comes from every direction. So that's what the Sunshine Expert is talking to y'all about today. Direction of life, directional challenges, and all this sunshine glow on this direction. And how many of you know we can have direction, whether we choose to follow the right direction or not. In the end, the outcome is so much phenomenal, so much greater if we follow that direction down to the T. Now, that's not saying that we're not going to make mistakes. So let's just be honest. Let me be transparent, because a lot of directions that I've been given in my lifetime, Athena has chosen to go right when God say go left, or I take too long in deciding what direction to go, when pretty much he's already given a direction, and still end up making mistakes. But a key factor to what I want to share with you guys about direction of life is grace and mercy is a key factor in any direction of life we are taking. For example, I did the Kim Jacobs show. I did a segue, balancing, ordering my steps, and balancing life, July the 5th of 2021. That was nothing but the grace of God. And I truly thank God for the opportunity. And then out of that came the Sunshine Expert that, Kim, came and approached me with the opportunity, which I thought it was a true blessing. I was like, who, me? I was like, I'm going to be speaking. Like, OMG, this is amazing. But definitely a blessing for the opportunity. Didn't take it for granted, but always I was like, God, what do I do with this opportunity? What is your will? Not Athena's will, but what is God's will? Because sometimes if we get in the way of God, we'll make mistakes and we'll trip, and we have to take a pause break to say, okay, I need clarity of which way to go. And God, I need you to guide me. And sometimes it's okay to be silent and listen so you can hear clearly. You don't need everybody in your ear. You don't need to call up all your homies. You just need to get in a quiet space so that you can have clarity to move forward. And you guys, when I tell you, trust and believe, following your faith, trust in God, you come out with the victory every time. Every time. I can't tell you how many times that I have always thought I was going to do it one way. For example, I was planning to try to speak about healthy relationships. That was not God's will this morning. That was not the way He wanted me to. I'm not there at that topic yet. Let me say that. I ain't gonna cancel it. But when it's time, then the Sunshine Expert will be talking to you about healthy relationships. And it could be I got a couple things I need to work on myself, or some more things that God want to reveal before I do present. And so when He gave me the direction of life, I said, oh, we're gonna go left, we're gonna go right, we're gonna turn around a little bit. No, that was not what Athena. Athena, stop playing. Focus. Pay attention. So the points I want to tell you, I want to share with you, and also I'm gonna give you some scriptures, because again, it's not about me, but I'm definitely I want to make sure that I'm saying everything correctly and that I'm giving you the honest truth. And these are things that I have to follow myself first, in order to be a leader. Sometimes we got to serve first before we become a leader. And even as a leader, there's a lot of other things that has to fall in place and line up with the word as well. Right. And so I say all of that on this great, fabulous Friday. I'm just going to again say thank you to the panelists. I thank you for Miss Pam, my event panelist. Like she said, we have to plan, y'all. It is so important to plan. Every step counts. It counts that you have planning this direction. Kim Jacobs, her show in the direction, her targeting is inspiring and touching people's lives daily, one at a time. Direction. Miss Vera, her event coming up for parenting or family challenges. Direction. Which direction we going as parents? What direction are we going as family? How many of you know sometimes you are the one glue stick that's holding everybody together, whether you want to or not? God is saying, hey, I created and designed you to do this, and this is what must be done. What it looks like in the end is the greater outcome that you could ever think of. I thank God for that. I thank her for her poem. When I say her poem truly blessed my soul, and I got two beautiful boys in the name of Jesus. Love them with all my heart. And I know God's got great purpose for them. And so I'm on the battlefield every day proclaiming the word of Jesus over my children. And then Miss Tracy, health. We need health. I'm in chapter 40. This is chapter 40 season for me, my new makeover season. So my body needs to line up in a healthy way, exercising, eating, prayer, peace, sleep, time, direction. Direction falls into all these categories of all these queens sitting on the panel today. And so, in that, what I leave you with, being mindful of the time. I ain't gonna get too carried away and excited. I'm very excited. Number one, I would say, when seeking direction, please take time. Our heart and our mind is two different things, ladies and gentlemen. And you have to take time to know when your heart is speaking, to know when your mind is speaking. And it's okay to listen to both. Take the wisdom and spit out the rest. And always, always take it to God in prayer. We want to make sure that we're lining up with the word of God, because God is not going to steer us wrong. And even sometimes God ain't going to answer us right then and there. I've been there a whole lot of times, but his timing is always the right time.
Always.
Number two, take time to take a pause break. I'm learning that. I have this taking a pause break has been very profoundly for the last couple of weeks. I've joined this emerging leadership class at work, and I'm amongst 12 other powerful queens. And I know by the grace of God, this was my time, my season to be in this class. I signed up before and was not able to get in due to schedule conflicts at work, or was going through some personal things where I needed to be in position for that. So this time I feel God has orchestrated for me to be in class 19 of the emerging leadership class. And when I tell you 12 powerhouse women, and I always, last time on the last activity I went last, but y'all was in here crying. I was like, Lord, I know, God, you're tearing me up. You just tear me up. So to God, to glory to God. So I truly thank him for that. So it's okay to take a pause break. It's okay to take a minute to say, hey, I need to refresh. I need to make sure that I'm seeing what I'm seeing is clear, and that I'm not acting out as in my own self-thoughts, or am I truly listening to God and then making moves. And I say that to say I've seen a lot of people on social media, and a lot of family and friends, I'm not gonna say people, but family and friends, that has just blossomed over this last couple years, whether business, family, personal acknowledgments. Everybody is on their journey, and they're doing great and big things. Please don't compare yourself to nobody. Your journey is your journey, their journey is their journey, and be happy and celebrate them.
Yes.
Celebrate them in their victories, and you celebrate you in your victories. But always we want to cheer on our brothers and sisters, because we don't know what it took for them to get there. But guess what? When your time comes, it's your time, your season, you rise up and you move forward. And number three, and I ain't gonna be before you long, just walk in the direction that God has given you. And then watch the blessings manifest. Walk in the direction and you'll just see the blessings manifest. Hey, this is your sunshine expert on Freestyle Fridays, live from the Kim Jacobs Show. I'm believing God for great things, because I will be prosperous from here. But I am truly grateful for this panel, this purpose, and to serve. God bless you.
I am so glad that you are our sunshine expert. You definitely are living up to your name. And I don't think I could have come up with a better title for that particular expert title. So, hey, walk in the direction that God has given you and watch the blessings manifest. Don't compare yourself to others, making sure that you take that pause break. These are all things that you're hearing right here, and his timing is always the right timing. This is all stuff that our sunshine expert just shared with us here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And so I told you can't be missing no Freestyle Friday episode, because there's some good stuff that's happening. And Tracy, our reset coach and health and wellness coach, is going to come to us right after this commercial break. And we're going to hear some words from her. Tracy, get ready. I don't know what you're going to be sharing with us today, but I know it's going to be fantastic. Remember, y'all, that the Kim Jacobs Show, if you don't know, you need to know that, because actually I had a relative say, Kim, I did not know that. I was like, that means I am not doing a good job of telling people this. Just like PBS, or just like any other, like the different gospel networks and Word Network and Impact Network and different places around the country, TBN, different places, the Kim Jacobs Show can only stay on the air Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, based on the kind and generous contributions of the community members. So unless you all pour into the Kim Jacobs Show, it's impossible for us to provide you with this level of original programming every weekday. So please take a moment and pour into the show so that I can continue to keep the wonderful team that I have. That's where the money goes, so that we can keep things going and provide you with this level of community content that I believe is life-changing. And so if you too believe that it's life-changing, take a moment and pour into the show in whatever way works best for you. All right. All right. So we want to just thank everyone for everything that you already do. And we do have some online contributing supporters. And I will continue throughout the holidays to just give shout outs and say thank you all for what you do. And another way to support, because this is another way that you will be able to take a course, which I offer multiple master classes. You can go to kimjacobsconsulting.com and let your journey begin if you're interested in starting your own show from scratch. I'll tell you all the ins and outs that I've learned and my team has learned over the 13 years of experience that we have. All right. So we're going to now just learn about one of our episode sponsors, one of our final episode sponsors for today, which is Hunter Everidge Law Firm. And Hunter Everidge Law Firm, they deal with injury. They also deal with disability. If you've been denied a claim in the past, don't just give up there, because guess what? They may be able to help you get that decision reversed. 704-377-9157. And it's hunter-everidge.com. Let them know the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way.
I'm attorney Charles Everidge. I started out representing insurance companies until my father was seriously injured at work. 4 of his fingers were amputated. Our family went through a lot, so I know what you're going through as an injured worker. If you've been hurt on the job, call me now. I'll fight to get the workers' comp benefits you may deserve. I'll fight for you like family. Put my experience to work for you. Call 704-457-5000, the first call for injured workers.
All right, everyone, and we are back. Let's hear from Tracy, our reset coach. Oh, do I have you muted, Tracy?
I was on mute.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So listen, all of these women are absolutely amazing. And I believe that when God is moving, you have to go with what God is telling you to do. So I came on here to talk to you guys about something completely different than what I'm going to do right now. I just wanted to thank you, though, Kim, for giving me this opportunity to be on here again, because it has blessed me truly. Every time that I'm here, I'm blessed. So I just wanted to thank you for that. But because of what all the ladies are talking about, and to hear the sunshine experts. So I'm a health coach, but I'm also a life coach as well. And there's been something on my heart, and it's called, What Are You Waiting For? And the reason why this has been on my heart is because, I talk to women. I work with an organization called Women Empowered International, and I talk to women about doing what God has called them to do, about understanding their purpose and aligning with that purpose to do exactly what they're called to do. So this is called, What Are You Waiting For? So when you understand who you are and what you're meant to do, why are you sitting on what God has given you? So the tips that I wanted to give women to go with is, the first thing that you start with is reconstructing your mindset. Know that you deserve all that you desire and all that God has called you for. So reconstruct that mindset to say, I am worthy of what God has given me, the gifts and what he's given me. I'm worthy of it. So reconstruct your mindset. And part of that is praying, affirming, being grateful, and visualizing. Write it down, lay it out. You saw Miss Everett, I think I'm getting her name right? Miss Caldwell, I'll say her last name is Caldwell.
Yes.
You saw her earlier today telling you to visualize and putting that vision board together. You got to lay it out. You got to see it in front of you and call for it and claim it and then take action on it. So that's the first one. The second one is start afraid. Start afraid. It is okay. Kim was talking about that earlier. You don't have to know. You don't have to know everything about what you are walking into. Start afraid and move. The take action. That's really what it's all about. So start afraid and move. And if you're employed and you're supposed to be moving into something else, entrepreneurship, some other job, allow your current employment to be your dream funder. Don't get frustrated with it. Look at it as the blessing that's going to move you to the next thing. So that's the second point. The third point is align yourself with people and resources and tools that support your vision, that are aligned with what God has given you, that are good, positive, energetically vision people that are going to help you to push you forward, like these beautiful ladies that are on this panel today. Align yourself with good people. Okay, so that's the third one. And then the fourth one is stop trying to do everything that is out of alignment, everything that is outside of your purpose. Stop trying to do that. It is okay to say no when either it's bringing bad energy into your life or it is completely outside of what God has called you to do. So that's number 4. And number 5 is when my coach, my very first coach and beautiful mentor, which is why I am in the space that I'm in now, says, just do the doggone thing. Right?
Just do it.
Go after it. Go after it vigorously. Prepare for it. Do your research. Align yourself. Athena was talking about, sitting and praying. Sit and pray to hear God and what he's saying to you, but then align yourself with that and just do the doggone thing. Go after it and practice, research, gain the knowledge, get the wisdom, practice, sit and pray on it, and then move, right? Faith without works is dead, right? So we have to move on what we're being called to do. So I want you to make sure that you are doing that too. Just go do it. Nothing is perfect, right? So just get out there and do it. And you can readjust as you go along. It won't be perfect from the very beginning. It won't be perfect at all, right? Because life is a journey. So continue to readjust as you go along, and then enjoy the journey as you're going through it, right? What we always look at usually as people, we think about, okay, the goal and then getting to the goal. But really, life is a journey all in and of itself. So just enjoy every step of the way. Enjoy the journey, because the goal starts here and then it gets bigger and it gets bigger and it gets bigger. So what we're supposed to do is love the steps, not the goal itself. So don't worry about the destination. Enjoy the journey. And then be grateful for all the things that are happening to you, the triumphs and the challenges. The challenges are there to make you stronger. So be grateful. So I'm going to say to you again, what are you waiting for? Just do the doggone thing, like my coach says. Do the doggone
That is some good advice that you shared on this episode today. Enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Just do the doggone thing. All of these comments, I'll put them here. I know that Athena, I just want to say, because I know you're at work specifically, and I want to make sure that I don't get off yet, girl, on my template until wait a minute until I get the other template on. Okay. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I know I said something about scripture, and so forgive me. Charge it to my head and not my heart. But my direction in life was coming from First Chronicles 9:24 and Acts 7 and verse 53. And thank you guys again. Y'all have a great day.
Wait, don't
I'm
kick
not,
off, girl,
I'm
on
not.
my
Yes,
new
ma'am.
template. Give me 1 second, because it'll throw everything off. Give me a second. I'm gonna remove you, and I don't care what it look like, y'all. We working through this today for the first time, so give me everybody else. Y'all stay with me for 5 more minutes. Don't all click off, because it's gonna throw my whole template off. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna go to the 4 template, and I'm gonna remove Athena. Thank you, Athena. Yeah, girl, we done did this. Okay. Athena, okay, let's see. Did I do that right? I think I did that right. I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited about it. All right. So Athena, she's at work, and her boss is kind enough to allow her to come on here. We're getting ready to close the show out. And Tracy, those were some phenomenal points. We have them all typed and we'll put them up in the comments section for everybody. It just takes me a few minutes here because I'm trying to do that and host the show here. But I want to say, especially with Rachel doing these weekly highlights, I want to make sure you're aware of some things that'll be going in the comment section. After Cuomo's resignation, New York's first Black attorney general may run for governor. That information about Letitia James, it might possibly be running for governor, is going to be here. So if you want to have like a one-stop shop situation and not have to go through all of the different news channels, we'll be putting these sources. This one is from essence.com right here. There are also some, this is an important one to know too, that in the state of Florida, the COVID cases death rate is amongst the lowest in the country. So many people have been talking about Florida being the hot spots, but it's actually amongst the lowest in the country. And that came from Fox News. So we're going to be putting that in here for you as well. And a plane diverted after passengers assaults a flight attendant. That was on ABC News. Some of this stuff I don't even know about until Rachel takes the time to put this here. Also, it's a big controversy about why are people so committed to making Jada Pinkett Smith the villain in her marriage. I didn't even, I mean, this is because it's like every time people talk about her, they're saying this stuff. And essence.com is talking about it more, about her commitment to her marriage. And what is America's COVID endgame? That's going to be something from the week. Theweek.com we'll put in here. Oklahoma resumes their executions after 6 years, and they talk about the first person that was executed, and that's pretty intense. I went and reviewed that. So all of this, insecure faces and backlash over portrayal of Tiffany as an AKA. That's on Essence as well. We're going to put these in there. Essence Wellness House, you're going to get to see the full lineup. All of these things are going to be put here in the comment section. And the boy with cancer who prepares gift bags for his actual fellow patients. So here he has cancer, but instead of him focusing on himself, according to ABC News, he's preparing gift bags to give to other patients. And that is just an endearing story that we'll put in here for you as well. And the final one that we'll put in is when Real Housewives star Dorit Kemsley seen for the first time after robbery, and the co-stars arrive at her house. And that's on Fox News Entertainment. So these are just some of the different things that's going to be put in. I do want to also put in an update about Alec Baldwin. And right now, no charges have been placed moving forward so far, as they're continuing with their investigation about when the prop gun went off and officially killed one of his team members. And that's very devastating story, but they're trying to determine whether criminal charges are going to happen or not. And then the California school safety officer that was charged with murder after fatally shooting an 18-year-old unarmed young lady. So it's a lot of news that's been happening all this week. Thank you, Rachel, for taking the time to do this. All of these links are going to be put right in the comments section. And I want you all to know that as well. So you'll be able to come back over to our Facebook page and just have at a glance everything that's happening if you want to have a one-stop shop from all of the news. All right. So as we prepare to close, do you have a closing comment, Vera, Tracy, and then Pamela?
I just want to thank you for giving me another opportunity to be here. And I just want to encourage people to go and sign up today for that discount.
All right. Thank you for being here. Any closing comment, Tracy?
Yes, I'm just truly blessed. And I ditto what Vera said. Thank you. Thank you for having me again, because this is a blessing every time I come on. You never know what's going to happen on here too, but my heart is full every time I leave this show. So thank you, Kim.
Thank you. Thank you. And Pamela, our newest expert today, do you have any closing comment? Well, do I have you muted or something? No, there you go.
Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Just want to thank you, Kim, for inviting me to come and be with the experts. I enjoyed every expert that was on the panel today. Everything that someone said did resonate with me. For I do have another avenue to what I do as a speaker as well. And I definitely have a story in regards to resetting and pausing, taking a pause break, and definitely depending on prayer to get me through. So it all makes me who I am as a planner. I try to do everything that I do with grace and with poise. And I have the strength to do it because, I am favored by God himself. And I'm so grateful for that. But I also just want to remind people that if you're looking, while Kim brings balance to one family at a time, I want to be able to bring balance to your events. One event at a time. So go to my website, PamelaPlans.com, and download that free toolkit. And I love to chit chat with you.
I'm so grateful that you came on today. And Mom, I see your comment. My mom said, oh, she forgot one person. She was like, she didn't say this about her staff, her support team, meaning Grandma Nunu, Grandma, Mommy, and all. Ma, goodness well, you are like by far like the favorite person that I have in my whole life.
Miss
I adore
Bella.
you. And I could never forget you. You support me in every aspect of my life. And I thank you for being a dream come true mommy. And I also thank my friend Sean and my family and all of y'all that support me. But my Freestyle Friday, our Freestyle Friday experts, you all are a part of our team as well. And without you all coming on here, Freestyle Friday would not be as enlightening as it is. So thank you. And thank you to the studio audience. Without the studio audience, we don't even have a show. So across 8 different platforms, people are watching, and across all kinds of audio podcast outlets. I thank you for believing and trusting us to bring balance to your life, one household at a time. All right, everybody. Ernetta said the prayer brunch is in Charlotte, North Carolina on December 11th, 2021. And so you can go to ErnettaCaldwell.com. And we heard you say all of your sites as well for everything. And it's in the comment section. All right, everybody. God bless you. On Monday, we're going to have a great lineup. And on Tuesdays, you don't want to miss. Next week, we have a whole crew of people that's going to be here again to bless you and to bring balance to your life. So thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pastor Cassandra. Yeah, I'm starting to do the formal titles. Okay, anyway, thank you so much, Pastor Selwyn and Lady Cassandra Davis, for the template that you all provided. I appreciate it, and for blessing me the way that you always do. All right, everybody, have a great day and a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you. See you at 11 o'clock Monday. Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.